Hello everyone, and welcome back to another very special episode of Isla Atlas in Jurassic World Evolution 3. I am the Dino Gamer, and let's get started. So yes, hello everyone, and welcome back to Isla Atlas. Hi, I have a webcam. It's my phone's webcam because, again, my headphones are dead because I forget stuff. So yes, we are back on Isla Atlas for yet another build video. In our last build video went very well. We made this incredible underground lab for the Spinoraptor and eventually the Distortus Rex. And today we are going to be continuing out here terraforming the island into a prehistoric haven for our animals. And apologies if you hear my computer, my Mac is very loud because it's kind of it's an old Mac. She's an old girl. So yeah, so currently we have Loki Ceratops and Dreadnoughtus out in the island, but that's not all. Okay, we are gonna be adding a lot of dinosaurs to this island in this video. And we're gonna kind of take a break from the facility because I feel like we've been working on that a lot. And let's just go ahead and start adding in our first or our second. Actually, no, that's a lie. We have the Majungosauruses too, and they're young. They're babies. Are all the babies? Oh no, here they are. What are they doing all the way out here? They're the youngsters. Anyway, that's the second generation of Majungosaurus. So let's get placing our second carnivorous animals, and I think that should be the Guanlong. So we are gonna have the Guanlong in this. Oh yeah, that's a funny skin. You know what? I actually like that for the Guanlong. So we are gonna have the Guanlong on Isla Atlas, and we are just gonna start with these four. We can literally just go and plop them in. But while we're doing that, I want to have a river system throughout the entire island, and this river system will unite the island because, well, of its enormous river. And like there is at the facility, it is also going to connect to that main river stream that is here. Hang on, how am I gonna do this? Yeah, we can just pretend that it connects like that. So there, now we're starting to develop this river that's going through the entire island, and let's release these Guanlong. Let's just release them like out here. I don't know, I just think that's a really decent place for Guanlong to live. And I just want to thank you guys so much. Our channel has been growing like crazy recently. We've been able to hit 430 subscribers, which is just crazy for how small our channel is. Like, our channel's been booming recently, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you have left on this channel. You have made my day so much better. Just waking up and seeing all of you guys pile into the channel, you're liking the content. And it's hard right now because small creators just aren't doing as well as they were. And honestly, that's kind of sad. It is really, really sad. And I just want to continue to grow the channel as much as we can. So what you can see I'm doing down here is I'm creating like this little butthole in the world. I'm creating a butthole in the world. And within this butthole, is gonna be a Dimetrodon habitat. We are gonna have Dimetrodons living down here, and they are not going to be able to escape. This is going to be their little pit, their little butthole that the Dimetrodons live within. And we will terraform this again, this butthole. Why do I keep saying it like that? This butthole into a successful habitat for our Dimetrodon. So yeah, let's just start. These Guanlongs seem to be. Oh, look at him. He's so pretty. He's so handsome. He's so sexy. He's very, very sexy. I'm so sorry. I do not know what is wrong with me. So, yeah, now we're just gonna continue placing some rocks to try to terraform this. And honestly, please, this version of the map will come with update 1.3 to Isla Atlas. Update 1.3 will be available on the Frontier Workshop today, along with this video on the channel. And I just want to thank you guys. That Jurassic World video, the recreating Jurassic World video, did not, I did not think it would do as well as it did. But you guys made that happen, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for making that video, actually good. Because, truth be told, I did not think that it would do half as well as it actually did. And the fact that it's sitting at 100 and something views right now is just crazy. And I don't know, something likes. It's just, I just try to make really good dinosaur content for you guys, all of you dinosaur fans out there, all of you Jurassic fans out there. And I think by doing that through Jurassic World Evolution and Jurassic World Evolution 3, it's really incredible. And I am just extremely happy that I get to continue doing what I love and growing the channel even further. So yeah, so this is gonna be, we're continuing this Dimetrodon habitat. Unfortunately, we do not have all of the terrain paints in one biome. That was something that I wish they had, the Montana rock desert, that sort of feel. I wish they had that, but unfortunately they do not. So sad. So yeah, now that the Guanlong, there are still 2 of them that need to ship over here. And now I think we can go and start creating our Dimetrodons. Yes, release the Dimetrodons. Oh, look at them. So these skins, so for the females I have the Dimetrodon 2022 skin, and for the males, can these flares just come out of its eyes? That's gonna be annoying. No, don't walk into the flare. Don't walk into the flare, please. Oh my god. Yo, that's actually a badass shot right there. I wanna get a photo of how cool that is. It won't let us go any closer. Are you kidding me? Anywho. So yeah, so now it is currently becoming day on the island, I think. I thought it was becoming day. Anywho. Now it seems like it is. Yep, here we go. So, with daytime quickly approaching, we can see the beautiful Dimetrodon skins. So again, the female is the 2022, and then the male is this really cool green and pink variant that I found. Oh, he's going for a little swim. He's going for a little swim. Oh, I want to get a photo of that. That's really cool. Why can't I go closer? Why can't I go closer, bro? Okay, where were we? Yeah, here we go. This is the Dimetrodon pit. And let me just think. Okay, it is the medium nest. I don't think we've showcased the Dimetrodon babies on the channel yet. So this will be really cool if our Dimetrodons actually start to breed on, in this video. Okay, so now that we have the Dimetrodon in the Guanlong there, let's actually start working on terraforming and just working on a lot of the a lot of like rock formations and stuff for the actual island. Because I want this island to like almost remind people of Isla. And by the way, my build of that island is on the Frontier Workshop now for you guys to check out. I posted a video on that like a couple days ago, so you guys can go and check that out. That would be really sweet if you guys could. Anyway, so let's just continue with our transformation of this island, this island. Now where does our river kick off? So our river goes through here. Let's terraform a little bit around the river and just genuinely like around the areas of the river. Like, hang on, I just want to see if we can get, if we can remove some of these trees. Where the hell? Where'd the river go? Okay, so apparently there was never actually a river here. It seems to have been just a bunch of pits and stuff. So let's continue making our large river that snakes and winds through this entire island. And it can go behind here. A reverse waterfall. It works. It's fine. Yeah. Yes. This is fine. And you know what would be what would be even cooler is if it dropped into the Dimetrodon pit. Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit like that. That's really cool. That's really cool. It's just gonna drop into the Dimetrodon pit just by a little bit, just to just give them some extra water. Okay, so my sincere apologies. I have no idea what that was. My Mac just stopped recording randomly. So this video is gonna be 2 videos in one. Yay! So this is just gonna be like another video. So we built this, we made this, and I don't know what happened to the audio at the end of that first video. That was weird. My apologies again. I don't know what's happening. My Mac was just having a seizure. It just gave me a random notification saying unexpected error, your video stopped recording, which was lovely, fabulous. So yeah, I need more rocks over here in this area. What is wrong with me today? And for our Dimetrodon down here to start breeding. So I think that's a pretty cool. That's a pretty cool pit. That's a sexy pit. That's a sexy pit. What is wrong with me? And okay, so now we are back at the Majungasaurus habitat. So we are here now. And now that we are starting to establish an ecosystem within this island. You know what? I'm just going to turn it to day just because, personally, that seems to work easier. There we go. So now it is day for all of eternity. Blech. So let's continue with the dinosaurs. So let's add a T-Rex, because you kind of need a T-Rex on your dinosaur island, right? That's just required. And we have so many female skins. Oh my lord. The fluffy Rex. We're not gonna have that one. We are gonna have a custom made T-Rex. Let's see this green skin. And then let's see the green on blue. Oh, that's cool. And then Yeah, we could have the bull skin. That would be cool. To have the two green T-Rexes, that would be really cool. And we can release these beauties here. And one's the male and the other is the female. Perfect. So, good. We now have our two Tyrannosaurus Rexes that will dominate this island. And so, one of the things that I'm actually going to do here in behind the Herbivore Valley is we're actually going to take the wetland brush and we're going to turn this into a wetland environment. Now, this is going to be like a custom wetland biome that covers this entire section of the map, but it's just to give some diversity between the two biomes. There are going to be a lot of strange biomes on this island. It's going to give manticore. It's going to be giving manticore, I fear. Okay, so our T-Rexes are done incubation. Let's go and release them. Hell yeah. Yes. Look at them. The male and the female. Oh. Look at how beautiful they are. So this is our male Tyrannosaurus, and we have our female too. These are going to be the main T-Rexes of the island. And let's go put darts in them, and then move them to their permanent home. But we still have to build the permanent home yet, guys. Can't get ahead of ourselves. Their home is going to be right in the smack center of the island, and it's going to be the Rex nest. So let's go build the Rex nest right now. I think I'm going to start by just digging down again, putting another butthole in the world. And now that we have our butthole, let's go and create miniature ramps. Like down here and such. That just, just follow down. They're coming down. And now let's just add like rocks and rock formations and textures around the environment that is the super secret Rex nest that houses the two dominant predators of Isla Atlas. I don't know if that's what you want to call it. I don't know. And this can be like the actual nest itself. And then, of course, we have to add a little bit more trees. To hide the nest just a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and add rocks. Now we can just go ahead and add these rocks like here, making them blend in to the side of, not just the side, but just like literally anywhere of the words. The words they're escaping my mouth. Just like of the enclosure, and just like literally anywhere to make this area feel spooky and like dangerous because there are alpha predators all around here. And what is more like that than putting dinosaur bones all over the place? Yes, we are gonna scatter dinosaur bones throughout this area, the Rex nest, just to, like, maybe the Rex killed like a Brachiosaurus, although I don't think Brachiosaurus would have that claw, but, and like, yeah, like, well, maybe it killed like a Spinosaur, and like, can we try to, I'm gonna do some modular building here for a minute, hang on. Okay, so I shifted the Spinosaur skeleton so that it's like on its side, and I think that's really cool, as if a Rex like you know, just imagine like a Rex like standing on the neck and just like completely killing, which is unfortunately the opposite of how most Spinosaur and T-Rex fights end in the Spinosaurus losing. I think that's only happened like once or something. I don't know. And again, like this could be like the end of the Spinosaurus tail, or like this could be like a Brachiosaur tail. And then like, you know, like more feet and such. And maybe, just maybe, there could be a secret bones of an alpha predator hiding here that looks oddly similar to an Indominus Rex, but we never want to say that because T-Rexes don't let's just say they don't really have the balls to kill an Indominus Rex. They don't. It's sad, but true. I know. It's sad. It really is sad. So I'm just gonna continue adding like maybe even a fellow T-Rex died here. Like there's so much storytelling that we could tell, like from this. And then like maybe like a jaw here, and then, you know, more bones around, and then in the actual nest, in the actual nest there could be more bones that are scattered throughout the place, just like around the general, like that. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So we have now added a lot of bones around the Rex nest, and I think it is now, without further ado, to go and introduce the T-Rexes to their new home. And it was at the center of the island, yeah, right here. So this will now be the T-Rex nest. And hopefully the babies can get out, because I don't want them to be blocked by this rock. You know, I don't want them to be blocked. Let's just see how our Dimetrodon are doing. They had babies? Since when? Oh my goodness, look at the little guys. Since when did they have babies? Oh my goodness. Look at the little juveniles. Oh, he's peacefully sleeping. I can't. I can't. His little eyes. I cannot believe I missed this birth. I cannot believe I missed the entire process of breeding a Dimetrodon. I can't. I can't.
Asset has been collected.
I'm being so dramatic. I'm so sorry, but like, look at them. They're like, they're like freaking koalas or something. They're just like little guys, and it's just look at the little feet doing the little dance. Like, look at. I can't. I cannot. And these guys had babies too? Since when? I cannot believe I missed this. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that 2 species of babies were born and I missed it. And that's just a shame. And what? Oh yeah, the Spinoraptors. Let's see how these guys are doing. Yeah, they're stuck in their cave. They can't go anywhere, unfortunately, because they're secret and they're underground. So, I'm just gonna spend the next 10 minutes adding a whole bunch of herbivores to this island.
A few minutes later.
Just trying
We're
everything
gonna
until
have
something sticks, huh?
apatosaurus babies.
Now that I mention
So
it,
I have
it
added,
wouldn't be
and I
exactly
am
how
going to be
evolution
adding a
works.
bunch of more herbivores into the herbivore valley. And we're gonna have apatosaurus babies. They're coming in roughly just under a minute now. And they're gonna be so cute. They're gonna be so adorable. And I have an apatosaurus right here. So this is perfect. This is my apatosaurus. Here we go. Look how precious they are. Oh my goodness. Oh, do a little animation. Yes. And then the mother and father. Yeah, we're gonna have so many animals around this area. It's not even gonna be funny. So now we have more Parasaurolophuses and then Sinoceratops
Has been transported.
as well to release. And then I think that'll be it for this video. We're just gonna, just keep on adding more and more species. Yeah. Come on, Tara, just release the Dimetrodon, guys. I can't believe we missed the birth of the babies. They're so precious and so sweet. I'm gonna do something right now, and this is, I had this idea in story in my head where we use the pieces from the wetlands pack as like a village for like on the island, but we use it as if it was like before the company, kind of like on Isla Nublar, but like before the company came to the island, there was like, we could put like a boathouse out here, like there could be like, oh, waves, like there could be like native or indigenous people living on this island, like just little stories like that would be really cool. And that is what I think we're gonna do. Nope, delete that. That is, I think, one of the things that we are gonna do with this storyline, is we're gonna like pretend that like there are like native and indigenous people coming to, or like that have been on this island far longer than the people have, or like the company has, and they're now experiencing these dinosaurs firsthand and have no idea like what to do with them. Are they safe? Like how will they be able to live their daily lives? Just little stories like that, I think, can make our park so much better than they already are. And like, yeah, like this little village, we can go ahead and just edit it like this and just like remove some of the trees that would be blocking the environment, and just like, yeah, just like this. And then again, we have like this boat shack on the water that's really cool. And with the wetlands pack, we also have access to docks, so we can go ahead and add docks to this like the shoreline. That, like, little things like that would be really cool. Just ignore the Dinosaur Integration Network logo. Just ignore that for all we care. For all we know, they just stole some supplies, and that little company called the Dinosaur Integration Network, they have no idea what that means. they don't know what it is. And yeah, so we have our little village here set up on the mountainside, which is really cool. But one of the things that we're also going to focus on right now is working on there's going to be a dinosaur in that village region, and that dinosaur is going to be the Irritator. So, and there could be like a local legend, like kind of. I'm drawing inspiration from like Chaos Theory Season 2, where like the campers go to Africa, and then Zaya, is her name Zaya? I forget. And then like Zaya and her mother are like, there are dinosaurs coming, we don't know. Like just the local people, their reaction to these dinosaurs suddenly just showing up out of nowhere on their island, and them having no idea where they came from. Now, okay, good. So now we have the little babies are doing a little sprint. They're doing a little sprint to be with mommy. Now that we have the paras, let's go ahead and the sort of the center stereotypes is, let's go ahead and create the Irritator. So the Irritator, where did I see it? Like, this is again inspiration from Chaos Theory Season 2, because in Season 2 we have this Bazooka Mimus, and in this game we could have the Irritator. Oh, that's a cool skin. That's a really, really cool skin. Again, green Irritators. I think that's incredibly cool. One male and one female. And let's just release them here right now in the hatchery. Yes! Release! Oh, yes! My face is blocking it. Oh yeah. Look at that thing. That's so cool. So we now have